take a look at my eyes. See, they're not blurry or hurting or anything, but I think the erythromycin ointment is starting to cause a problem. It's starting to make it itchy and red and stuff. And I have 2 more days left to use the medication to make 14 days. But I think I'm going to quit today because the doctor did say that might happen. And if it happened, I need to take Benadryl. But I can't take Benadryl because I have pseudocholinesterase deficiency. And I can't take a lot of different medications. So I'm going to quit before I start looking too poofy. But we have a lot of work. And we're probably going to be working for the next 6 weeks non-stop every day. So that gets kind of hard for me because then I have to do the cooking show. And anyways, I'm going to walk over to where Joe is. See, Joe's over at our friend, Osley. He does cabinets. I want him to redo my kitchen so bad.
And she said she will leave you. And she leave.
My neighbors are so noisy. Those mechanics, when they work, they sing. Or at least they call it singing. And it's loud and obnoxious. But they're fun, you know? What you doing? Patching a hole? Let me see the hole. You see that little blemish right there? That little glitch right there? That's a hole in the screen. Kind of like when your pantyhose get a hole. So he's patching with emulsion. You have to have steady hands to do this. I'm done with this batch. 4,000 bottles I've checked, and out of the 4,000, only 2 bad ones. Wow, Joe's been doing really, really well. And see this? That's because the bottle had a dent in it, and so the ink can't get in there. And even though it's not our fault why the bottle has a dent, we still can't send it that way. So now Joshua's getting ready to go back on the floor and put the second color on the other item that we're doing. Same size bottle, different product. It's been a really slow vlogging week for me this week because we really haven't been doing anything interesting. We've been working, trying to finish this one job. And because we have another one lined up, and that's the one that takes a whole month to get done. So if it comes the ending of February, it won't be done until the ending of March. Okay, so I'm holding the thread.
And when you see the thread meet the other side,
then stop.
When meet each other, then we'll stop.
Okay, my job is so hard today. I have to wait and look for a thread. You help me, guys. There. See? I did it! I'm so smart!
Give me a...
This is why you haven't seen or heard from me this week, guys. We've been working hard. We did this 1 ounce 2 color job, 2 ounce 1 color job, 2 ounce 2 color job, and these, which are also 2 ounce 2 colors. And now we're getting ready to do the 4 ounce of the same thing. So what this guy has is a bunch of products where they're different sizes. Same product, but different sizes. And that's what we're doing right now. And then we're moving to this one next. I have another job to do in here first, but the guy doesn't have all his components. So we're going to go to this one and work hard all month. Okay, so you my witness again. See, we're right here. And Joe's there measuring. What did you get, babe? 353 and a quarter. 353.25. Okay, so that hurt my pockets so bad. We just got through paying off the part that we had to buy on the big machine the other day. Well, thankfully it's working. These bottles are running smoothly. But now we have to buy that part for the other machine, and that's another $340. So see, when you're self-employed, a lot of people think when the check comes in and it's big, it's like, oh, give me all of that, you know, especially when you have people working here with you. We used to have people working with us in the past, and it's just really, really horrible that sometimes they see your paychecks coming in and they think all that money is just your money, and it has to go back into the cost of doing business. So I'm in here checking the bottles, but I wanted to let you guys see my eyes without the sunglasses on. I don't know if they look good, but they feel really, really good. They don't itch or burn. I don't see any blur. I feel like me. And I hope that this continues because I'm going to put on makeup this weekend to do a couple of shows for the cooking show. and I hope that the Clinique really works. Thank you to the viewer that told me, I hope the Clinique works for you. Yeah, I really hope it does, because I don't know what else I'm going to go to. We stopped at Ulta before we went to Macy's to get the Clinique, and they had something else that they said doesn't have anything in it. No, whatever. They put in makeup to make it horrible. But it was super expensive. It was like $24 for each item, while the Clinique was more like $16. And so I went with the Clinique because the doctor told me, the doctor specifically said, try Clinique. That's what he recommends for his patients. And I stopped taking the medication a couple nights ago. I did it for 12 nights. I was supposed to do it for 14, but it started to backfire on me to where it started to itch right here and burn and just really cause a bunch of problems. The doctor said that might have happened and that I should take Benadryl if it does, but I can't take Benadryl because I have pseudocholinesterase deficiency that I was born with, and it disallows me from taking a whole bunch of drugs. That's why I don't drink alcohol, because I don't know how it's going to react with my system, and I'm lacking an enzyme that most people have. I'm only 1 in every million people is lacking that enzyme, and I found this out in 1984 when I went in for emergency surgery and I stopped breathing. And then they had to put me on a ventilator for about 5 hours until they flushed my system of that drug. And that's when they discovered I had that deficiency. It is one of those genetic things where both parents get together and give it to the child. And of course, my mom and dad give it to me. And now in 2015, it's 1 in every 250,000 people that have it. And that's because we're having kids. So my 3 kids, even though they may not have the deficiency, they're really low on the spectrum for what the number should be. So I can't take a whole lot of drugs. I'm very, very unique, you guys. Very unique. So let me get back to work. You know what? I have a review here at the channel too with Clinique when I was doing the dark spot corrector thing. And I don't know that it really worked, but it really made my skin feel good. So I might go back to that. But I have that stupid dark spot right there. And it doesn't bug me as much anymore because you can put stuff to cover it up. But I might start using some more Clinique stuff again. So see, doesn't it look like a newspaper in here or something? And I have to check them. And then just toss them in there. The 4 ounces are not going to be as easy because I'm going to have to restack those. I'm doing a show. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm doing so much. I'm doing a couple of shows for today's Friday. And I have to do a bunch of shows this weekend because, you know, we have that big order coming. And I won't have time to do it. So what I'm doing here is this is going to be Puerto Rican tamales. And it goes with green plantain and the yucca. And it's supposed to be pork, but I hate pork. So I'm going to change it up and do chicken. So
what did the pig ever do to you?
Well, I like some lean hams and I like some lean bacons, but that's all I...
Yeah. Enough about this food. Look at my outfit.
Let me show it. Let me show it. How much did you pay for this at Walmart?
$5.
$5. Leave it to Jada. So here, take this camera. Anyways, what I'm doing, and then what I'm doing here, I'm cooking dinner for today, which is just some ground turkey, and we're going to do it with taco type toppings. And Jocelyn's probably going to eat it with the corn, but because we're still on wheat belly and it's not a cheat day, we're going to eat it with fried plantain chips. Or I'm going to eat mine on spinach or something. But this is what I'm doing. I'm preparing the chicken today because tomorrow I have to go to LA over to my mom's and for a quick errand, and then come right back home. And then jump into the kitchen and do the actual tamales. So Joe has to go buy the leaf for me.
Is Chabolita next to Grandma's?
No, it's not. And we're coming back like at 10 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
We're leaving there at 10 in the morning. So anyways.
Wednesday.
That's what I'm doing, Mommy.
Oh. Wednesday doesn't seem amused.
And then which other one I'm going to do? I'm going to do black beans, rice and beans this weekend. And I'm going to teach exactly where everybody's going wrong. Because I want everybody to know rice and beans perfectly. And fried jacks. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and please check out my other 2 channels, the product review channel, Bear Pantry Talk, and the cooking show, The Bear Pantry Show, where you will find over 100 Belizean recipes.